Hi, my name's Ilma and welcome to my channel. I've been posting Christian blogs 11 straight years every day. Today I'd like to share Genesis 12 verses 1 to 5. Here's the word of God. Now the Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country and your kindred and your father's house to the land that I will show you. And I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great, so that you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and him who dishonors you I will curse. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." So Abram went as the Lord had told him, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. And Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their possessions that they had gathered, and the people that they had acquired in Haran. And they set out to go to the land of Canaan. Genesis 12, 1 to 5. Here is the poem I wrote inspired by those verses. When Abram was 75, Abram's response to God's call. When Abram was 75 years of age, God called on him. The Lord wanted him to leave his country and kin to another land. Then God promised Abram a great blessing to make his name great. With this promise comes a blessing to those who will honor him, and a curse to those who will go against him and show defiance. When Terah began his journey with Abram to go to Canaan, it was disrupted when they settled and got comfortable in Haran. But when Terah died, God's call to Abram to proceed with the trip came. So Abram took his wife Sarai and his nephew Lot and all that they had. Here's my essay. Terah, Abram's father, was from Ur of the Chaldeans, which was a pagan country. In Joshua 24 verse 2, we know that Terah worshipped other gods and did not know the Lord. Somehow, without knowing, Terah led his family to leave Ur to proceed to Canaan. It must have been God's leading him to do so. He got sidetracked when they reached Haran and settled there, where he died. It was here when the Lord called Abram to continue the journey to Canaan with a promise to give him a great name and a great nation. Without question, Abram heeded God's call and believed his promise even though he doesn't even know where he is going. What a remarkable response Abram gave God. Reflection. Would you have obeyed God without question when instructed to do something you don't understand? Why or why not? Now I would probably say yes, but in the past I would never say yes without understanding a thing. Did not realize that I had PTSD until 2010, and as part of that illness, I coped with life with making sure I know what I'm getting myself into so that I don't panic or get confused or get so fearful. And so it was very hard for me to do something that I don't know about, because growing up I was always left in a haze, in confusion, and in a daze. So it became a coping mechanism for me to always find out what I'm getting myself into. And in a way that gives me some assurance that I'll be okay. But when I became a born-again Christian, that changed because God showed me that there was this part of me that wants to take control of things. And then when I began going through therapy, I also discovered that those are my ways of coping with the helplessness that I felt when I'm in a situation that I am exposed to something I will be confused about. So, but it is amazing in this story how Abram didn't even question God, didn't even ask where he's going or where he's leading him to, but just followed and left everything. When I came to Canada in 2004, I got married to my first Canadian husband, who I met on the internet. And it was such a big leap for me to even try and marry somebody I don't really know, that I haven't really seen, because he just came to the Philippines and we met, dated, and got married in 14 days. So that was a stupid leap because godly people don't do that. People who believe in God don't do that. They do believe in God and they would make a leap for God, but they won't make a leap out of desperation. Because I was getting older at that time. I was 49 when I first got married, and I had a son by a previous relationship. So the Philippines was getting very, very toxic in terms of a place to live, and I wanted out of it. So there was this search to have a better life that got me going to look for somebody to marry so I can get out of that place. So it was an escape that I tried to do, but God used that as well because my first marriage didn't work, obviously. And so, but I was led that was my first husband was a stepping stone for me to go to Canada. And so I'm here. When I was here, I was abused by that first husband, and then I met my second husband. And at the time that I met my second husband, I was still not born again. But God used those desperate decisions that I made so that He could call me here in Canada, so that He could show me what I was doing, because I didn't know what I was doing. So it's interesting how we can respond to God's call differently because we don't know what's going on. But if we knew, then that wouldn't be faith, that wouldn't be trust in the Lord. And I think that's the reason why God doesn't show us things easily, because if we do, He knows our capacity to be self-sufficient. And it's important for us not to be self-sufficient because He can't be in the picture if we are self-sufficient. So thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ILMA'S.com for artworks, photographs, and a copy of this blog. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so I could make more videos and give you the Word of God. If you haven't already, you can check over 3,000 videos I've made, and just type on Google or YouTube search ILMA'S Poem Devotional. Have a wonderful day.